I'm Batman. No, I'm Batman. What? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a look at a couple of my 8-inch Mego style Batman figures. And these are made by two different companies. Over here, we have the Mego Batman, which was released in 2020. And then we have the earlier one of the Batman figures that was released by Figures Toy Company, and we can look at the date on this one, 2015. So 5 years earlier, basically, Figures Toy Company was doing Mego style action figures, and this was before Mego made their comeback in 2018. So interesting to examine like the different approaches here, because basically Figures Toy Company was attempting to pretty much reproduce original kind of Mego style stuff, including trying to reproduce the head sculpts and kind of emulate the overall look of the original Mego style. Whereas when Mego made their comeback, they did some reproduction stuff, but by the time they got to doing an 8-inch Batman, they essentially wanted to really up the game in terms of like doing a brand new head sculpt and brand new outfit, and really make Batman look a lot more dramatic than just reproducing the original one. So we're going to compare and contrast this. And I reviewed this Batman figure before, and I had remarked on the sort of sparseness of the packaging. Although I like the picture on the back, the front of the package is pretty boring. And whereas with Figures Toy Company, a lot of their packaging is very dramatic in terms of not only the front of the package, but also the back. You can see, this was in their Justice League series, and you can see like all these characters, reproduced in very colorful fashion. And so I think they win the game in terms of packaging style. And also, as I mentioned in my Superman video, it comes in a clamshell, which you can open up, take the figure out, and then put the figure back and close up the clamshell. So, the idea that you want to have it be interactive, but also be able to put it back into its original condition is an interesting aspect of this particular packaging style. But we're going to get these out, and I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of them out of the package. So stay tuned. So here we have the two Batman figures out of the package now, and the difference is quite remarkable when you hold each one in your hand. The Figures Toy Company one is very lightweight. I will probably do an upgrade on this figure at some point, because the body, you can see the head is very wobbly. It doesn't really fit very tightly into the torso, and just the limbs are very loose, and it doesn't have the substance of the Mego figure. So in as much as I like the retro styling of this, and I think it's very cool and very reminiscent of an original Mego Batman figure. I love the way they handled the sleeves, the blue hands, and it should be noted that the boots on these are more of a kind of rigid plastic, whereas the ones on the Mego figure are more rubberized. So you can see like the rubbery kind of flexibility of that. And one aspect of that is these may deteriorate over time being rubberized, or they may not. Only time will tell to see how these hold up over time. But in terms of overall design of not only the figure, but also the outfit and the head sculpt, I think Mego really wins this argument, because this Batman figure just knocks it out of the park in terms of not only the styling of the outfit, but just the overall look of the character, and also the detail on the belt. You can see the belt on this one is very, very simple, whereas this one has the pouches, so he can deploy various gear, and it also comes with an accessory, the Batarang, which this one does not. So I love this head sculpt too. I just think they did an amazing job, and it's a very sturdy figure. It is held together with the bands inside, which over time they will degrade. Probably have to replace them at some point, but it just seems like a way more sturdy figure by comparison to the Figures Toy Company one. And again, like with the Superman figure that I reviewed earlier, I will very likely do an upgrade on this figure and get rid of that sort of clunky body and replace it with a modern Mego figure. That's pretty much all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more comparisons between Mego and Figures Toy Company, and also reviews of superhero characters, think about subscribing to the channel because I will be covering a lot more of this content in future videos. Until next time, I hope you're having a great day, and thanks for watching.